So it just hasn't been my past few days. I'm pretty sick, and my computer is pretty sick. In fact, stability of this stream is neither guaranteed nor even likely. We're probably going to blue screen very quickly into this. But nonetheless, I hate just sitting around and being sick, so I might as well play some video games whilst I'm at it. This is Theodoro. We have crashed so many times on this run. Let's see if we can go maybe a few months without crashing one more time. Whilst I try to remember what was even going on. Something about declaring war. Yes, that sounds like it. However, I have a truce with Albania until September, so we'll give it one more month. I was hoping I would get a... Did I mention that sick part? I was hoping I would get a stab hit by now to justify the whole going to war thing, but I have not yet. Alright, let's whip out those boats of ours. Or did I lose them all at some point? That strikes me as the kind of thing that would happen to me. We did actually. When and how did we lose all our boats? Well, that's neither here nor there. We can just make more. Money is, after all, something, just a number. Let's queue up 40. Nah, more. 80 of our little galleys and head on down to Albania. We'll get a pop-up when we can declare war on them. There's a good reason that I want to declare war on Albania. It shall be abundantly clear very soon. I think I wanted to improve relations with someone as well, but I cannot quite recall. Okay, Albania, it is time for you to die. The reason I want to do this is... What? Just as well I played it easy there. Because that would cost me some stability. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, hello, France. Now, let it be known I don't actually want to annex Albania. They are very useful, and I just think they look really good. Red and purple, it's a nice color. So let's get rocking and rolling. The supply limit is pretty low. I don't want to cramp France's style, so we'll just hang out in Monstier. So, Poland didn't honour that, neither did Urbino. Not surprising, both are inundated by the blue blob. Ugh. But now we're at war with the Defender of the Faith, which frees us up in a sense, because there are other wars that I want to fight, in which only the Defender of the Faith would get in our way, and as long as that Defender of the Faith is not France, I'm happy to get stuck in. Let's go at a more approachable speed. Also, there was a new dev diary that came out today, all about the forts, so be sure to give it a look. So one thing I want to do is declare war on Genoa, because they have pretty much no army, and they have a lot of cores for glorious Mantua. Hopefully the base taxes aren't so high that they cannot convert them. After all, they should have plenty of those religious decisions, which boost their strength. So, go Mantua. I won't give them Lombardia, however, because, well, wouldn't be able to afford it, and... now that I think about it... If I don't give Lombardia, then how can I get them Liguria? Well, that's a problem for another day. Maybe I can take Lombardia. I won't core it, I'll just turbo convert it and sell it back. Yes, give me Lombardia. Of course, the Netherlands won't get involved. They can't get involved. They're already at war with me. And the call to arms only gets sent out at the start. So, Genoa, it is time for you to die. You never really gave me any problems throughout this campaign. You did declare war on me. And I gotta say, it's a lovely and novel feeling to be declared war upon. Because it doesn't often happen in my campaigns, and that's a little sad. Now, someone else that has to go is the Hansa, and they're only allied to Aachen. who I am also at war with, so praise be to Yevon for that. We'll get our relations up with France, that we might just be able to... No, I'm apparently at war with a neighbouring ally of theirs. That would be Netherlands. Well, the best solution there is to stop being at war with the Netherlands. Genoa erected an army fairly swiftly, but I have every confidence that I'm going to win that. Pretty amazing that they have superior military to us. Miltech 23, not to turn your nose up at that, ever. But we've fleshed out all our military ideas, we can make a beeline for it. And next up to die will be Hansa. Alright, we've streamed for 5 minutes so far without crashing. That's a fairly good show that it's not going to crash for us. Alright, why did I forge a claim on Bremen? Did I even want it? When in fact I could just give it to Brandenburg? Maybe I did want Bremen. I'm no longer sure. Brandenburg, how are you doing on the core situation? And the admin tech situation? Yeah, maybe I should do a bit of lifting myself. After all, if he doesn't get his cores on the go, or rather if he spends too long coring, then he's not going to be able to get admin tech 22, which is very handy for force-feeding my vassals, which is, of course, a hobby of mine. A fetish, you could say. Let's get this rolling. Now, the reason it was Albania I wanted to fight here, and thank goodness the French fleet is gone, was because I can fairly easily and fairly swiftly peace out Albania. That will mean that the Netherlands have lost a war and they no longer are Defender of the Faith. Although now I'm already rethinking that myself, because it would mean that France could just pick that up. These are cores of Milan's, but I don't want to integrate Milan and their Germanic culture, so sadly Milan will be doing without these. Oh wow, say it ain't so. Slaughtered here. Alright, help us out, Mato. Whoa! Where did you come from? So I underestimated the Netherlands, and now I'm getting slapped for it. Well, we've made good progress here, but it's probably better not to lose the battles. Yeah, at least I've got backup that I can send in now. This battle doesn't look good for me at all. No, our front line just got demolished there. And I doubt I'm going to make it there in time, with or without a leader. Wow, check those losses. That is the power of Miltech 23. But these streams always start off rusty, so I'm not too concerned about that. What I will do is perhaps park more troops in the mountains and get you guys out of there so I can regroup and fight ever so slightly more sensibly. And you can also join them in the mountains. Oh wow, Tuscany, you got big. You got real big. Very close to the overextension cap. Thankfully for them, they have admin tech 22. And yeah, I believe the dev diary said that looting is back in a different way from we've seen it before. I was also wanting to fight Poland whilst there is no Defender of the Faith to save them. But I am already in a war with quite a few countries that don't like me, to say the least. But you know what? The real solution is that I should be building more units. Sure, they won't be ready till after the boats are done, but I'm a patient man. I'm not a busy man. You're going to regenerate extremely slowly, and you're just going to be a target for anybody that wants to come along, so we'll get you back to safety. Yeah, unlike you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if... Yep, that's a stack wipe. Good thing we're building more units. Wow, okay. Brandenburg's got me covered on the military front. He has Tech 23. I should probably be subsidizing him so that he does me more of a favor. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. 10 duckity-doos a month for 30 years. Get to work. Do you know how lucrative the new looting mechanic is, Jake? Well, it's there in the dev diary. Really depends on how you mean lucrative. Yes, I can afford to be that vague. Alright, we're actually going to hang out here in the mountains because it's a little scary with our friend the Netherlands walking around like that. However, the Netherlands won't be such a problem when we peace out Albania, which will hopefully be quite soon. Apparently Albania is making some killer gains. Well, not for much longer. See, I don't currently want anything from the Netherlands. They're outside of any area to feed someone, and I'm not interested in that land. So it's just a case of getting the Netherlands out of this. So before I peace you out, I do want to declare war on Poland. In fact, why not do that now? Oh, hello, Castile. Problematic as ever, and certainly not wanting out of this war. But we have good war score with you. Good chunk from battles. Not sure if I really care that much about Treviso, which is funny because it means I can take everything I want from you. I mean, aside from Treviso. I could take that as well. That is actually what I want, and it's a hefty amount for me to core. 6, 11, 27. Yikes. But it would keep me with a border with you, and I can get Bulgaria some land that they want. I don't think there was anyone else in this war that I particularly wanted to be dealing with. Savoy, I'm not... Oh, actually Savoy. That's a plan and a half. Alright, it's dangerous, but we'll keep the war going. However, we can get rid of Aachen. I wouldn't be surprised if we get called for peace soon, though. Aachen, give me the money. And the war reps. And I want you to divorce Austria. You may actually be called into one of these wars since you're allied with the Hansa. And I don't have enough war score to make that not happen. Okay. Onwards to both Piedmont and actually Lombardia, since I need to get my war goal going with that. France is actually doing me one heck of a favor here. Right, your numbers are getting back up, so we'll have you ready to fight Poland. Is it as exploitable as the old one? No, no way. See, I have an idea for you, Savoy, but it requires me to do Genoa. And I mean do him. Alright, Albania is down, and... wow. Of course. The huge amount of war score you got from those wipes means that that's hefty war score for the Netherlands, so I won't be getting them out in a hurry. Well, easy way to deal with them. We simply kill them. And I'm in a good position to do so. May not feel very good, but it's acceptable. Yeah, they are gutsy, aren't they? Again, his military tech is so superior to mine that that's not a battle that I'm going to win. And he is racking up the war scores. Good job, you. Actually, that suddenly makes this battle something I don't want to do, as I can just imagine you force marching away over to me. But we're still going to do it. I'm surprised I don't have call for peace. 62%. He is marching his way over, but we got done with that quickly enough. As I said, I don't feel good at all. Jake, will the new huge garrisons from field armies... Let's not ask me any questions about the new expansion, okay? That would be great. Okay, Liguria is really the only one that I need to fall here. So we may as well put the 3 siege general on the case. Meanwhile, I'm ever so slightly concerned about where you're going to go. Your armies are so superior to mine. Yeah, see, they're going for Lombardia, which is just farmland, so I'm not going to get any defensive bonus from it. But what I can do is stick my great general there and see if he still wants a piece of it. He does, and I'm not surprised, but I'm not about to just let him have that battle. Despite how it may seem. Phew. Grim times for the Gothic army. Which does mean that despite having Albania completely occupied, I can't get my quick kill in this war. Well, you win some, and you lose some. We can get this siege done nice and quickly, and get Liguria. Everybody wins. Why didn't I want to exit the war with Theodoro just yet? Ah, that's right. You being involved. Right. The Hands, I want a piece of this as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they too were at Miltech 23. They're not. Okay, I have nothing to fear but fear itself. And as these sieges finish up, I have more men that I can reinforce into these. Although I'm not going to let you have these sieges back. Still do want to fight Poland though. Thankfully Polotsk is not too up in arms, so they will still come and assist me in these battles. Your armies fight like busies, are you sure they're not just enslaved Greeks? Well, an enslaved Greek is the best Greek. I would be very happy if you actually did culture convert this province. You don't have nationalism, so you can do it, and Blurple don't exist, so again, you can do it. The position of that army and the isolation of this one does not fill me with elation or glee. There's little I can do regarding that. Yeah, I feel a little encircled here. But all we need is for Liguria to fall, funnily enough. I was hoping that Lombardia would fall earlier so that I could shift the 3 siege onto it. Lombardia being the war goal after all. There, that's what we're talking about. Get the 3 siege onto there. You They're going to Bern. Back up. Actually, you can go to Cunha. Piedmont is already a mountainous province. They can come, but they will die. I swear I had more generals before I started all this. And here is one of them. Probably be a good idea to have you ready for the Dutch. Because if you're Dutch, you ain't much. Losing one inflation isn't even worth losing the Patriarch Authority. Now, are they going to go for Cremona? I would go for Cremona if I were them. But I'm not them. Yeah, they're going for Cremona. Now, we don't have a general there, and it's all farmlands, so there's no great bonus for us to be had there. But we'll have to back them up. We have little option. Or little alternative. See, Aquileia, they've got Tech 23. They'll back us up. And this is another one of the long reasons why I sure love Aquileia. Love them so much I forgot their name. Castile don't have Tech 23 either. Like, you're really cheesed off at me being at war with the Netherlands. So much for that quick Albanian kill. Alright, Piemont's down. Cremona's down, but I need Liguria down as well. May as well get Nice while we're at it. And again, we still don't have call for peace, which I find very surprising. Alright, we've got a fairly good unit coming out here now. I do wonder what to do with them, though. Because if I just delve into Dutch lands, they'll probably just turn around and slap me. Speaking of people just slapping me, it's all on the rolls. Although being backed up by Tuscany certainly helps. Oh, welcome back to the fold. That is a very happy coincidence. Let's keep the war balls rolling. It means I lose my CB on Austria, but we will be getting that back when we take the land. Liguria and Lübeck down. So what do I do with Austria? With Hansa? We can certainly take what we wish, but I can't take both the capital and Bremen, and Hamburg is an issue because they're taken by France. Actually, I get the feeling that Hamburg will, or rather that France will peace out before too long. Because Hans is really going to want peace, and Aachen are definitely going to be wanting peace. Alright, we got Liguria. Now what I can do is I can make Liguria Milan's ownership. And that means I can transfer some Savoy land to them, which is what we're going for. Also, this is a bit daft. I also want Parma. Actually, I need Parma. France literally just peaced. How very convenient. That means I can get Bremen and Hamburg and leave Lübeck for later. And again, Castile are really rolling us. And I don't want them in this war, but I also don't want them to get much. Oh, wow. Gotta hand it to Catalunya. They want Theodorum. Right, Genoa, you may have better troops than me, and a general where I don't, but I can't have you taking this land. And finally, something falls. Bad day to be you, really. I need one of these to fall. I'm not fussy which, but one of them needs to. Man, I'm still pretty feverish. This is not good. All these Dutch nerds. Probably gonna go and stack wipe my troops in Alsace. No, I wonder what they're... they're going for the cheaper option. Come to think of it, you have a claim on this anyway, Milan, somehow. There's not even any need for me to keep going with this war. I want Lombardia. Even though it's going to be incredibly expensive on my overextension. Which means I need to peace out with pretty much everyone else at the same time. Well, you can't worry too much about the details. Your alliance with Austria is nothing but a pain as well. Just to be sure, Milan, you absolutely have a claim here. Good, that means I can transfer it to you without needing the rest of this garbage. So we shall take this. The aggressive expansion will be horrendous, but you can't worry about the small things in life. Nobody has ever joined a coalition against me in this game so far, and who's even saying they're going to start now? 3 isn't enough. Jake, what do you think about the new coalition mechanics? I don't even know them very well. Man, it feels like 3 is my limit here. There we go, 6 on Lombardia, that's better. And the moment they go, the Netherlands decide to come in and pee on my Weetabix. Alright, let's go show them what's for. Oops. May not be the strongest and best reinforced stack I've ever had, but it's still a stack. Plus we can reinforce you from here. Can you show your zoomed out relationships view, Jake? I want to see who you, your allies, and your vassals are. Here we go. We're Theodora. We've got Polotsk, Bulgaria, Brandenburg, Aquileia, and Milan as vassals. We also have a situation, but where? Figures they would come for me in Alsace. However, that should not be a battle they win unless they get some damn good reinforcements. Yeah, we'll get this done in no time. Yeah, I'll just increase autonomy because I don't care one way or the other about it. And this means we have lots of troops